It's finally happening. This is not a draw. My hobonichi order has arrived. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Hello, sorry. This is my hobonichi unboxing. Like, it's literally been my first ever video was my last year's unboxing. So this has been a year already, and I can't believe it. I'm so excited. So as you can see, my box has arrived in pathetic condition, which is not unusual for these boxes. And it seems like the person who packaged my order tried to make it their absolute mission to stuff everything into here. And they did it, but it's kind of busting. Also, the bottom is ripped, so I'm kind of stressed that things may have fallen out. Yeah. So I did just cut the tape just so it'll be a little bit easier for me to open. The box is slightly different this year. You kind of have to rip the perforation on either side. Oh goodness. And then it allows you to to actually open the box like that. So yeah, this also means that we don't get the sticker anymore. So I know people like taking the sticker out and putting it in their journal. So yeah, I guess but it closes a little bit more securely, which doesn't really help me since there's a massive hole at the bottom of my box. So yeah, let's just get in. So this is the quote, if you would like to pause and read it. I think I'm actually going to move this off my desk because I don't really have any space to show you stuff. And also, I just don't want to touch this box anymore. So I'm just going to move it and then take out everything. Okay, so I've just removed all the packaging, like the plastic, just because I'm going to have to edit that out anyway. So I've removed all the packaging, so hopefully it's a little bit easier to go through everything. I'll start with the book covers, drawer pouches, and then we'll do the accessories last, even though I think that's the most fun part. But I didn't get that many accessories, so I just feel like it's not worth it. So for my book, I decided to go with the A6 like normal. This is going to be my backup just in case the paper is still crap this year. Um, I wouldn't feel bad changing. Slight hope that the paper has changed and is better, but I mean, we'll see. I also was just, by the time I was placing my order, I was just so tired with all the testing that I was doing in the TN that I don't care at this point. So I don't want to just keep testing planners. So yes, I stuck with this. This will be a fallback. If it doesn't work, I will then get something else. Yeah, so let me just open this quickly and we can see what it comes with. This is the A6. It's always weird seeing a new book because mine is so thick. Let me just get mine. So yeah, it's slightly thicker. Move that aside. So it's not that bad. Well, I also haven't used the book much. Okay, so yeah, this is just the original. So you have your monthly pages, and then it's just dailies all the way till December. And then there is the yearly index. Where is it? That's the yearly. Okay, and then the little pamphlet this year. Cute little robot. I love that he's holding a little his little hobonichi. It's so cute. I do wish that they had printed this slightly smaller. It is kind of the size of the A6, but just for purposes of me to cut it out and put it in my book, I think I'm just going to scan a copy and then print that out and then cut that instead of cutting this, just because it's so big. Anyway, the inside has a theme, You Love You, which is, oh, there he's writing. So cute. Okay. And then that's the inside, and then there's a little game, I believe, from what I've seen in other people's videos. So yeah, I may or may not do that, I don't know. So yeah, that is, oh, and they talk about the app at the back. Cool. Okay, this design is so much cuter than the monstrosity that was last year. So big fan. He's so cute. Okay, I think let's do covers next. Yes, because that's a little bit more fun. I'm just gonna move these things away. Okay, so probably no surprise, I decided to go with the Moomin cover just because the Tamagotchi one was just so busy for me and I knew I would get bored of it. So yeah, this is the Moomin cover that I got. It feels really, really soft. I still don't know what color this is. It's not a true black, but it's definitely like a darker, it seems like it does lean more gray, like a more green, like a forest, dark forest green, but it also just looks really dark, like it could be gray green. I don't know. But there is the little pocket, and you have a little picture on the inside. So that's cute, and this is so soft. I did buy a cover on cover, but I don't think I'm going to use it just because I like being able to feel the cover. Like it's really, really soft. Um, I guess the back would show any kind of discoloration or get stained a little bit easier. I don't think you'll see that on the front that much because there's a lot going on, and this is just plain, but it just feels so nice. The little page, no, butterfly clips are of that same material, and on the inside, we just have it looking like this. This is the, yeah, I think this is the same polyester that they use on the colors range, which I hate, but it's okay. I mean, I'm not going to touch it that much on the inside. So yeah, that's the little design. It's just Moomin characters, and then you do get the little artwork that it comes with, which is just the cover image. Oh, and I guess that is the star thingy, the fireworks here. That's cool. And then the back just is more about the collaboration, the range, and Moomin in general. And then you get the life book insert that just has information on how to take care of your product, and just a little silica packet. On the inside, it's just more of the firework display, and then here's the little tassels, which I was so excited for. And I don't think I'm going to take them out of the little wrapper just because I'm not going to use this cover, and I feel like I don't want to get that dirty and I'm not using it. But yeah, it does feel like it's cotton, so my concern of it getting stained with my fountain pen ink is still very real. And I also saw it was on somebody's video, and it was after I'd already placed my order, that they said they were not going to get the Moomin cover because of these tassels, and their fear was that it would get caught onto things. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't even think of that. So I guess I'll let you know if I get annoyed with the tassels and they get caught onto anything. But I could always just put it in this pocket, and because your book will go in there. Let's put the book in actually. I'm just going to put the one side in just because it'll be a little bit easier. And yeah, it feels really nice when it's a thin book. You obviously do get the little raised bump because I have the tassels in there. So let's see what it looks like. Just imagine that they're out of the package. It's so cute. I like it. And I don't feel like I will get bored of this design. Also, this is kind of huge. Every year, Hobonichi does do a Moomin range, but specifically the weeks, and it's only I want to say Loft exclusive. Like, you can't order it online, it's Japan only. So the fact that they did a global kind of release for Moomin, that was huge. And I like the choice that they made. It's lovely. And also, there's no little Mai. I'm a little Mai hater, so I was happy with this. So yeah, really cool. What else? I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say about this. Maybe with a thicker book, just feel how heavy it is. No, it's not that bad. I guess because the cover is so lightweight as it is, that it's fine with a little bit of a chunkier book. And yeah, you do have an extra pocket here if you needed it, and there's a pocket there. Any secrets? No, just the normal regular text there. I don't think there's anything in here. No, nothing. Yeah, so it's just the text under this little flap, and then the little secret image at the back, but that's all normal. Yeah, really happy with this. It feels so good and I like it. So this was directly through Hobonichi on the 1st. I think I said this already. I placed my order on the 1st. This year, checkout was actually low-key boring. Like last year, there was so much drama and checkout took like over 2 hours. This year, checked out in like 20 minutes, and I want to say out of those 20 minutes, maybe 15 you could not access the website. So like it was inaccessible, truly. I got the 504 gateway error like 4 times. Not like I was rushing to get anything either. So people who said that the ginger ito stuff sold out in 10 minutes, how? Because you couldn't use the site. So if you wanted this cover, which a lot of retailers are not stocking, it is available on Amazon.com for some reason. So you can look there. And I know Kinokuniya also has, I think they have Moomin, but they definitely have the Jinji Ito stuff online for online purchase. So you can check there if those are the items that you wanted and you are not paying and you are not buying from Hobonichi directly. Okay, so I think I'm done with this. I only got one cover this year. I didn't get the Tamagotchi one because it was far too busy and I was kind of tired of the design by the time I had to place my order. So let me, no, I have one more cover. I'm just lying. Look at me. Okay, I did the thing. I did it. I finally bought the Cafe Au Lait plaid zipper cover, and I am so happy. It feels really soft. Like I expected it to feel. Somebody said it feels like a couch, but I don't think that. It's so soft. So this is a wool acrylic blend kind of texture, and it just feels really soft and fuzzy. There is also a little bit of a cushion to it, so it's got a squish. Okay, and then the zipper tag, the zip thingy, is made of leather, as well as all the other little bits are leather. The zipper is quite satisfying to open. Okay, and then on the inside, I'm just gonna move this. Okay, yeah, so this is that on the inside you have a little pen clip hoop and then just two pockets on the left hand side. This will not lay flat. You kind of have to train the leather over time to lay flat, so I'm not really phased by that. It does have a very strong new smell, so I'm going to leave it out just to air out a bit. Yeah, really pleased with this. Let's see how it would look with a book. I'm not going to put the book in because I know it's going to fit. Oh, that's cute. So yeah, this is meant for a thinner, smaller book. So when it's brand new, it feels really nice. Let's try it with a thicker book, because this is more like how my book is going to look, more or less, once I start sticking things in. Should I just... Okay, let's try that. And okay. I don't have much confidence in this. Okay, it's pretty smooth to close. But okay. I don't think I would... Yeah, it doesn't look so bad, but I definitely wouldn't recommend doing this just because you can see it's kind of bursting. So definitely for a slimmer book, and if you chunk up your book, this may not be an ideal cover for you. Also, this is a 2025 release, so it is an older one. It's not part of the new lineup, but it is still available. So yeah, and I just absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful and just a bit more like timeless as opposed to the other covers, which kind of, I know you can reuse them obviously, but it kind of has a very like an association to that specific year, and this is just a little bit more classy in my opinion. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. It took me a year to finally decide on purchasing it, and I'm glad. I'm glad I finally got it. So yes, that's the zipper cover. I think now, yes, I now am done with covers. Let's do the drawer pouches because I'm excited about that. Okay, so I got the little pocket pouch, which I don't own, and I didn't know this design came in the pocket pouch. So in my last video when I was going through all the items, For some reason, I was just stuck on the large drawer pouches, and I didn't know. I thought it just had the small pencil pouch and then the large one, but it's all sizes, even the ane. So I decided to go with the pocket pouch just because I thought it would be such a cute little wallet, and it finally I get to replace my current Harry Potter one, which has served me well for the last, I don't know, 5+ years. And yeah, I thought this was just such a cute design. Although the fact that this little um external pouch, the pattern matches so well. I just love it. It's so beautiful. And the bottom, it matches the spine of the weeks. That is so cute. I mean, they could have easily just made it plain black. They didn't have to include that. That's just lovely. Okay, and the hardware is silver with a ribbon. I'm still concerned about the ribbon fraying, but it looks like they did kind of do something to the edge. I think I'll just get a match and redo that. Yeah, this is really cute and it's so squishy. The fabric is the one I hate. It is that really shiny polyester. Um, yeah, I mean, whatever. And the inside pocket has that pink, hot pink lining. I actually thought the pink would be a little bit more muted, kind of like this color and not as pink. Ooh, I don't think I like the zip. It's definitely not as smooth as the other bag. Okay, and inside, okay, let's take that out. Okay, so there's quite a few little dividers and stuff. The only thing I feel like the middle, I don't think I'd put anything really that could easily come out because it's not joined completely. Like there is a gap in there, so things may fall out. I guess just keeping them in these two slots would be the best. But yeah, it's cool. I don't know why I thought that there would be a zipper on the inside as well. So let's look at this. Oh, that's such a cute design. I think I'm going to make a copy of this and put that into my book. Yeah, just because this is thick cardstock and I don't want that in my book. But yeah, happy with this. The pink is really pink, actually. Okay, it feels slightly better now. I guess it just needs to... Oh my gosh. I have no idea. I may not be a fan of that zipper though. But overall, I like it. I think it's cute and it's so tiny. Let's compare it to the size of the book. I don't know if that is a good size comparison. And then this. Oh, cute. I really like it. And I just think the design is, I wouldn't like this design on a larger pouch. So I'm glad I got the small one. And I'm glad I figured out that there was, that I actually looked at the website and saw that it was available in a smaller size. Okay, let's move on. I have one more pouch. And that is the Ane plain black. Oh my god, I already have it covered in dog fur. So yeah, this is just the regular Ane, which is the big sister pouch basically, and there is an external pocket, nothing really on the front, it's just blank. This zipper thingy, I don't think that's a detachable, I think that's just part of it. And this one has gold hardware. This has gold hardware as opposed to that one that has silver. Okay. This feels so much better to open. So I wonder if it's just that zipper. Okay. Oh. More stuffing. Ah. Okay, so this is how it looks on the inside. We have a zipper. I guess this is why I got confused. I thought the other one had a zipper because this one did. So you have a zipper pouch. You can keep things in there. You have one big pouch, I guess, and then you have some card slots here. Then you have the same thing on that side, And then again, if you put anything in the middle, it could fall out on the bottom because it's not attached, like it's not stitched all the way to the bottom. Ooh, there's more pockets. And then you have 2 more pockets on the side of the little zipper pouch. Cool. This is supposed to fit a week's, but I don't have my weeks out, so just trust me. So I will put in my A6 though, because it most certainly would fit the A6. I wonder, could it go in any? Yeah, I guess it could go on any side. So let's just do it here. Yeah, there we go. I guess obviously you'd have other things in as well. Yeah, actually, let's do both books. How would that work if it's 2 A6 books? Oh my god. I don't think it's gonna close. Oh wow. Ooh. Okay. So it did close with not that much force, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't do this just because she is bursting at the seams. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do that, especially if you have other stuff and 2 books. I don't imagine anybody would stick in 2 A6 books in here. Even if you were to use the Avec, that's still the thickness of 1 A6. So yeah, that's fun. So I also ordered a lot of pouches. No, I also ordered some patches, so I'm going to stick patches over this, and I just thought that would be a way to make it slightly more unique to me, as opposed to just getting a drawer pouch that like anybody else can get it. So yeah, let's have a look at this. That's the little card. They did a really good job with these little illustrations. I like them. Okay, I think I should put that away. So this, I got this because I wanted to put like all my journaling stuff in one place. And now, because, yes, so all my journaling stuff will be in one place, and then this will literally have everything, just because I don't need to sit at my desk because all my supplies are here. I can carry all the stuff with me wherever I want to journal. So yeah, that's why I wanted the not larger drawer pouch. Well, I guess it's larger, but it's not the large one. This is the Ane. Okay, I think that's it. Let's get the next item. Okay, so I got this other pouch. This is also not a new release. This was from 2023, I think, because I have the Weeks design in, because my Weeks is in this design. It doesn't feel, this is the bow and tie fabric, it doesn't feel as soft as the Weeks does, and I think that's because they really stretch the fabric over the cover, so it's just a little bit more silky smooth. This is smooth, but just not as really nice and soft as the Weeks cover is. I just love this pattern so much, and I thought I could use this for my hard drive and all the other little electronics and stuff, so everything will stay in one place. And I think my hybrid camera will fit in here with like extra film and stuff. So yeah, it does also have a ribbon zipper pull thingy, and I just really like the color. It's so pretty. I kind of wish the Yumi interior was this shade and not as pink as it is, but whatever. Oh, this zip is so nice. So it makes me wonder if that Yumi Kichikishi pouch just isn't a good zip, because it's like quite... Okay, it feels better now than when I first used it. I guess I just need to use it more. Oh, okay, lots of tissue. Okay. Oh my god, it doesn't end. Okay, more goodies. Okay, so this is the interior. It's a really light baby pink almost, and you just get one pocket. Oh, more goodies. Just that it's a Disney collab. Oh, and I think it says Disney on the inside as well. Yes, and hobonichi. Okay. So yeah, I wonder. I think the A6 would fit in here. Oh, look at that. Would it fit in this back pocket? Maybe. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. So it does fit in the back pocket, but it needs to be like a brand new skinny book. Otherwise, you can just fit it in the main body. And let's put another book in, just because. Oh, cute. And that's how it looks. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, that's really neat. I like this. I do wish it had like a external pocket though, but I guess that would just mess up with the design. Yeah, happy with this. I don't think. Oh, let's do a size comparison just in case you were wondering. So in terms of height, the book won't stand up, but it will lay horizontally. And I guess, yeah, cool. Definitely your weeks will not fit in here. I think I am missing one book though. Let me go look. Okay, no, got it. I got the weekly supplement. I've not used a weekly supplement before, so I wanted to try it out, and it does have this kind of weird texture. It's the same material that travelers use for their like diary. So yeah, it just looks like this. It's just weeklies. And before you think I got the wrong book, no, I didn't. I specifically wanted the. So let me backtrack. I'm going to use this for tracking hyperfixations just because I'm curious. And I wanted to get one that I could immediately start and not wait until next year to start. And I counted with this, I will have about 7 months of use because it goes into March, I want to say, of next year. Yes, March, and then just the first week of April. Well, 4 days, 5 days of April. So I'm happy with the first few months not being used, and I could always redate it if I want. And I also don't know if I'm even going to use this for the full like up until next year. So yes, that's why I got this, and I didn't order the wrong thing, promise. But yeah, so this is the last book. I guess it's just stationery and accessories left. Oh, and this definitely will fit in the little pouch because it's teeny tiny. Because it's smaller than A6, so teeny tiny. Okay, pencil board. I got the Tamagotchi pencil board. I think I mentioned that I was definitely getting this one. Love the front, absolutely despise the back. So I'm not going to be that bothered if my fountain pen inks stain this. And I'm probably not going to take photos of the back of this anyway. Gosh, it's so yellow. But I do really like the front design because it's very vintage Tamagotchi. So I said I was going to get the folders, and I contemplated getting the Tamagotchi ones, but once I saw these were still in stock, I decided to just get this one. The Tamagotchi clear folders, there was no way I was going to use the yellowy orange one. I just hated it so much. And then the green one I wasn't really that fond of, so it was just the pink one I would use, and I know I would only end up using one, so it just didn't seem worth getting them. And these colors kind of match, whereas the Tamagotchi ones seem to be such contrasting colors from each other. They were all Tamagotchi themed, but they didn't seem cohesive enough like as a set. Whereas these ones seemed a lot better, and I think just in my little drawer pouch, it wouldn't look that offensive to me. So yeah, I got these. Oh, and they were also cheaper than the Tamagotchi one because it is an older release. So yeah, I did get this. I'm just now noticing that I wanted another pencil board, and I forgot that I should have ordered it, and it was from a previous older release as well. Darn. Okay, these are really cute, and I mean they are just clear folders, which I'll just use to store stickers. So really happy about that. I also picked up the sticker sheet. It was cheap, and I like the designs, and the size is enough to like they can fill the monthly boxes. So that's just size comparison, but they are really cute. It is just one sheet though. I'm probably going to use it in my traveler's notebook anyway. Yes, we'll do the freebies. So the pen, I haven't even taken it out of the packaging because I hate this pen. I hate all ballpoint pens. This is the little robot. I have never felt the need for a paperweight, so I don't know how much use I will get out of it, but let's have a look at him. So that's sweet. I mean, it says "You Love You," which is the theme. It's got hobonichi at the back, at the bottom, sorry. And then at the back, it's just got a little heart, kind of like a backpack. I mean, he's really sweet. He's cute. Like I said, I've never had a need for a paperweight, so I'm sure I don't know. So I'm sure we'll find a use for him, but yeah, that's that. And the card is kind of cute too. So yeah, let's move this aside. And then I think the last few bits are Tamagotchi stuff. So yeah, I have the little stickers, which are insanely small. I did not expect them to be that tiny, but they are really cute. And I did pick up the Deco Rush, which I'm not going to open because I'm not going to use it. But yeah, this is the Deco Rush. And I think these are the only Tamagotchi stuff that did sell out. So let's open this one. Oh, so these are shiny. And these are so tiny. Goodness. Oh, little Techochi. How cute. Sweet. Yeah, some little Tamagotchi stickers. Did not think that they were this tiny. My goodness. Insane. Insanely small. But it's cute, I guess. And it's also a really small, inexpensive way to still have elements of a collection without buying all the stuff. So yeah, those are my Tamagotchi stuff and the pencil board, I think. So yeah, that's the stuff. And Bandai has so much of my money anyway, so I didn't feel too guilty not getting like more Tamagotchi things, just because I buy every single new Tamagotchi release anyway. So they're good. They're good. Like they're good, I promise. And I think I have one more item. Okay, so I have this. So I got the paper bag, which I literally love. Okay, I don't like the color because these are not my colors. Uyajichi at the back and Memechi in the front. And oh, Techochi. This is cute. I'm gonna cut that out and stick it into my planner, like in the little pockets. He's so sweet. Let me get lost the freebie that we got a few years ago. Okay, so this is the freebie that we got, and just a size comparison, you can see it is significantly larger, and just in terms of, yeah, it is quite large. This I use to store my little washi rolls that I'm not using because I keep them on a like sample card, so the washi stays in here. But I wanted this one because I I thought I could store all my Tamagotchi pouches in here. And actually, I'm wondering, I'm gonna go get my Tamagotchi to see if it'll fit in there actually. Okay, so here are my little bits. This is Gen 3. It'll be the same size as your originals. So yeah, it does fit. It kind of sticks out at the top. I mean, I wouldn't personally keep my Tamagotchi in there, so, but it does fit. And I think it would fit other models as well. Like a Nano would definitely fit in there, but I would never put my more expensive Tamagotchis in there. So yeah, I wanted to get this pouch so I could store my extra batteries. And I have a ton of Tamagotchi pouches, so I could just store all the pouches in there with my screwdrivers. I'm happy with this. This looks so cute. I obviously hate the colors though, but they are Tamagotchi colors, so. Okay, so that's basically everything. Let me try and get everything in frame and then we can see it all together. Okay, so this is all the stuff that I got from my order this year. I actually think I forgot one more item. Oh shit. Yeah, I did. It was just the clear cover on cover that I forgot, but so I'm just gonna leave this here. So yeah, that's basically everything that I got. It seems like a lot, and it could just be a lot. But I was very intentional with my choices this year, and I made sure whatever I chose I actually had a use for. That Paddington handkerchief just gonna haunt me to my last day. And I cannot wait to watch everybody else's unboxings because it's always so fun. I think next week's video is going to be a journal with me just because it may be easier for me to manage. I hope you enjoyed and thank you so much for watching. And for everyone who's subscribed and watching my videos, thank you so much. I cannot believe it's been a year. I really appreciate you so much. Take care. Bye.